Driver Jamie, gonna shout you out at the beginning today because I feel like it. He drove from, where did he drive from? He drove from Pennsylvania all the way to Columbia, Missouri to pick up the bike from Dan at Royal Power Sports, the race bike, and then drove the race bike to me in Tampa and spent the last 2 or 3 days with me so that I could have time to ride it, test it. We did starts today, got an exhaust on it, put some good Pro 6 race fuel in it, got an ignition on it, did practice starts today. Every start I did, I beat Chance. And the only person able to come into the first turn with me was Jet, which was hilarious. So I was faster than the other factory Hondas. So shout out Driver Jamie. Worked his butt off. I feel like he was putting that bike together and taking it apart a ton.
So what's different? What's the difference between your practice bike and the race bike?
So the race bike has a high compression piston. It's ported and polished, so my practice bike, I believe, is just ported, polished, has a get ignition, and then it was dynoed and tuned to be like run as efficient as it could with pump fuel and with the port polish and the ignition. The race bike, port and polish, although it's not done by TLR, the port and polish isn't, which I wish it were, but I think whoever did it, if Dan at Royal Power Sports did it, he did a great job as far as I can tell. High compression piston, which then forces you to run race fuel. So we're running VP Pro 6. And then the get ignition, they gave me a different setting. So now that I have the good fuel and I have a high compression piston, I have the same tune in my get that the factory Honda guys have. So including with that, the whole shot option, whatever. I don't know how much I can elaborate on the whole shot thing, but it's helpful.
Yeah, what?
What it does is it delays we're going in depth on the whole shot thing. Sorry, Get. I think I can.
Well,
they didn't tell me not to. Obviously, they should tell me not to if I can't talk about it. What it does is it delays the timing until you cross the gate. So coming off of the metal grate and then going across this is the big part, because when you come off the metal grate, that expanded metal is
Tampa.
What was that about? The expanded metal is extremely, extremely tacky. So it's hard to not wheelie. And then as soon as you go across the gate, it's slippery plastic. So what this does is it controls the throttle delivery coming out of the gate across the plastic. And then as soon as you get to the dirt, then it goes back to normal. And you can feel the difference. It's like your front tire comes off the ground this much and it stays there. It's
wow.
really, really nice. Really nice.
I never would have thought of something like that.
If you guys enjoyed this podcast clip and you want to listen to full episodes, make sure you go download them on Spotify and Apple Music. If you want to watch full episodes or be a person that sends in your own video submission, go to club.themotoacademy.com and subscribe to join the Moto Academy family today.